Mary Garland from Ann's Fabrics in Canton, Massachusetts, and today I'm going to show you how to clean your BabyLock sewing machine. Today we'll be using BabyLock's Allure Plus, but this can also be applied to the Rachel, the Grace, the Catherine, and anything in the Midline series. So let's begin. I like to work with my machine in the on mode. It can be done without, but then I'm missing out on the light. So I go ahead and turn on the light. To activate the sewing machine, you must press the LCD screen. And now we'll begin. The first thing that I do is I remove the tray. Inside the tray, you'll find many of the feet and accessories. And this is where I keep most of my cleaning tools and the screwdriver and the cleaning brush. I can just lay that to the side. When I clean my machine, I like to take everything apart and put it to the left of me in order of removal from the machine. Lift up your presser foot, remove any fabric you may have. Now the area is clean and ready to go. The first item I do is I will remove my needle. That way you won't catch yourself when you're cleaning the machine. I will depress this lever behind the foot to disengage the sewing foot. Next, I'm going to open the bobbin case depressing the lever on the right side, and the bobbin case lifts up. A nice thing about the cleaning tool, it has a dual purpose. If you have short, stubby little fingers like me, sometimes it's hard to pull the bobbin out of the bobbin case. Just go in and it scoops it right up for you. Very, very inventive. Next, you're going to take the front of the tray and depress and pull forward slightly. And you lift it up, and now you're able to get into the whole bobbin area. If this is deep clean, you may want to remove your throat plate, but it's not necessary when doing everyday cleaning. Next, remove your bobbin case by lifting it up and out. If you've got any fabric or thread caught down underneath, you can also remove the main throat plate by using your screwdriver to loosen the screws one at a time. I pre-loosened mine before this so that it would be easier to demonstrate. Lift off the plate, and now you have the whole entire open area. And as you can see, this machine definitely needs a good cleaning. You're going to take your cleaning brush and first scrape away the area by the feed dogs. At this point, many people like to use canned air, but we advise against it at Ann's, as what that will do is blow the dust and the lint into the machine, and that's counterproductive. Using your breath and blowing at it will also create some types of moisture down inside the area. An alternative way is to use a small computerized vacuum cleaner to get at all the lint in the area. But we'll do the best we can with the cleaning brush. Yes, this is a very, very dirty machine that is in definite need of cleaning. Now you may also see areas that you can't get to. At this time, you can turn the hand wheel so that you are able to get at more of the dust. Don't worry if you think that this will make the placing of the bobbin case back in difficult, because I have a little trick to show you that will help put it all in the right position. Never oil your BabyLock sewing machine. Let the technicians do their job. If it was meant to be oiled, they would have included it with your machine. Now that area looks pretty clean. I've gotten to most of the areas of any lint, and I should have a much better sewing experience now. One more spot. I'm going to give it a quick look to make sure I got all the areas that I could get of the machine. And it looks very good. So now, in order to put it back together, the first thing that you're going to do is take the plate and put this back on. Do not put the bobbin case in first. You're going to take it and put it back together in the order that you removed it. It's not necessary to remove the plate each and every time that you do this, but if you clean your machine approximately once a month, you want to get to all the areas that may have lint. If you use your machine frequently during the month, then you will want to do a heavy-duty cleaning about every 3 months. I like to keep my machine clean at all times so that when I have the 15 or 20-minute window to do some sewing, I'm able to just turn on the sewing machine and begin. It's all set for me. You're going to tighten the screws, but not over tighten. Next, you're going to take your needle up, needle down position. You push it once and push it twice. Now the needle comes down, it comes back up. Now your bobbin case is in the proper area set up to put your bobbin case back in. Gently make sure that your bobbin case is free of any type of lint or debris. Always put it in as a smile. Putting it this way is a frown. You want it to smile, so it's going to go in. The object of putting it in is this little knob here will meet this little knob. This little white spot here will line up with this little white spot. So I gently just lift it in. A little bit of wiggle, and it's in properly, nice and secure. Now, going from the left to the right, I'm going to take the cover, slowly put it on and push it forward, and it locks in place. Next, the bobbin. BabyLock has been very smart by placing an image of the bobbin on the front of the tray so that you will always be able to tell the proper way to install your bobbin. They give you a little cheat sheet right here on the front, making sure you know that your bobbin goes in with the thread coming off on the left side. Hold it with your finger and slide it underneath, following the arrows, and it automatically cuts at the end. Take your bobbin case cover, slip it through, and snap it on. At this point, I like to put the needle in. If you've had your needle in for more than 8 hours of sewing, it might be a good time to change it. We recommend changing your needle every 8 hours of sewing or project. I know that sounds like a lot, but if you consider the fact your sewing machine will sew 300 stitches a minute times 8 hours, that's quite a few stitches on one little needle. So if you start to see changes in your stitches, it's a good idea to start with changing the needle. Next, I place the foot underneath the ankle and lower it down. If it does not attach automatically, I can depress the black knob on the back, which opens up for the spring. I lift it up. I like to place a piece of fabric underneath so that my foot is not hitting the feed dogs. I place the foot down and I engage the needle. This way it can't be dislodged or you won't knock your needle bar out of alignment. And then I turn it off. Gather up your supplies, put everything back where it was, and you're now ready to sew the next time you have the time. I hope you'd enjoyed this video on how to clean your BabyLock sewing machine. Please join us again. Thank you for visiting. Have a good day.